Good evening and welcome to My Kind of Country here with Nicola Harris on Apple Radio. For the next 2 hours, I'm going to be bringing you modern country music, everything from the 90s to now. But to kickstart the show off tonight, here's one by Lauren Elena. Hello, Winnie. Country on Apple Radio, and that one there was by Lauren Elena and A Road Less Travelled. But I've got so much for you this evening, and I've got a great lineup, and I just want to say, Julie and Jocelyn, I have a Keith Urban track for you tonight, and you're not the only one that said last week, have you got any Keith Urban on? No, I actually went out with my niece, and she said, oh, you didn't play any Keith Urban last week, and I said, oh, well, I can't play him every week, even though I would like to. But just be rest assured, I do have a Keith Urban song for you coming up later on in the show. But before then, I've got one now here by Old Dominion, and this is Snapback. Good evening. If you've just joined us, it is that time for birthdays. And I want to wish a really good friend of mine, his name is Dayton Gray. And I don't know if anybody recently has been watching I Can See Your Voice, but he was on the very first one of I Can See Your Voice. And he actually does a Lionel Richie tribute. And if anybody knows me, they know that Lionel Richie is my favourite artist of all time. Basically because I've always loved him. He's a great songwriter. And I've always said every single one of his songs sounds like it should be a country song. And it wasn't so long ago when he brought out a complete country album and he duetted with everybody in the country business he duetted with on that album. So yes, so happy birthday Dayton Gray, who does a Lionel Richie tribute. But also yesterday, it was George Strait's birthday. He was 69. David Nail, I've already mentioned him this evening because we've had a track from him. He's 42 yesterday as well. Joe Bonsall, he was 73 yesterday. But today, we have, and he's younger than me. Actually, another one, I thought he was going to be older than me. But he's not. And this guy is fantastic, and I've managed to find this version of this song done, well, actually better than the original. Here is Walk of Life by Shooter Jennings.
You're listening to My Kind of Country with Nicola Harris.
Apple Radio.
Good evening, and yes, welcome to Apple Radio here with Nicola Harris with My Kind of Country. And also, guess what? Yes, we've got Jane in the studio tonight. Yes, for the first time, we are both in the studio, aren't we, Jane?
Hello, everybody. My kind of Jane.
My kind of Jane, indeed. I like that, Jane. Yes, me and Jane, we have been... Jane, what are you doing on your phone?
Sorry, I was just taking some pictures of me and you in the studio. Well, even though we're not technically in the same photograph.
I think you're kind of just doing a little selfie of yourself, are you?
Oh, I was doing that.
That, or you've got a really bad profile of me.
I look horrendous.
No. But anyway, good evening, everybody. It is so nice to have you back with us here. And we've got a subject tonight. I'll be playing you a song in just a very short while by Brantley Gilbert. And I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. But basically, we want you to go into the chat room here on Apple Radio and tell us which song isn't your favourite country song for a change. Everybody always has a favourite one. Like I was asking Jane earlier, can you think of a country song you don't like? All she was doing was coming up with songs that she liked. And I went, kind of not what I asked for. But anyway, I do have one of Jane's favourite songs coming up later on tonight. But until then, here's one by Maddie and Tay. And this is Bathroom Floor. You're listening to appleradio.co.uk.
All day long.
In the mix.